Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I just thought I would do a soft glam for you guys. Today I have my 1-year anniversary, so I thought I would do just a quick glam, kind of soft, not that much of a full coverage look, so I thought I would just film it and show it to you guys. So what I actually do first is I pin my hair back in like a ponytail or something, just because I don't like having my hair on front, like getting in the way of my blending. Not a big fan of that. After that, I actually just take some makeup remover because I did go out today for like a little bit and I did put actually just some highlighter on, to be quite honest with you. So now that our face is clean, I'm just gonna wait for it to dry. This is just a little fan compliment of my boyfriend. So I'm just letting that dry, and the next weird thing we're gonna do actually is either moisturize. I am a moisturizing junkie. I'm actually not even going to use foundation today. I've decided to go kind of light, just because I'm not a very big foundation type of person, unless I'm going to do a photo shoot or I'm going to go to like a really special event where like cameras are going to be on me. But if it's just like, you know, a night out, a date night, I just like something that will give me a little bit of coverage without being too heavy. Clinique Pep Start. It's kind of like a moisturizer, but it also blurs the face. It gets into the pores and it mattifies everything. So after I take this much, I'll actually put it on my hand like this, as you can see. And the product that I've been loving lately is actually the Clinique Blend It Yourself Pigment Drops. It's amazing. You just shake it up. You take any type of moisturizer you want. Really, it doesn't really matter what moisturizer you take. And depending on the type of coverage, you just put either 1 to 3 drops. I normally do 2 when I want like good coverage. I think 2 is more than enough. And just to not get my fingers really wet, I'll like blend it in with like a makeup brush like this. I'll blend it in, and then I'll just apply it on my face. It's gonna look really patchy right now, but don't worry guys, we're gonna blend it with a beauty blender later. Next, I'm just gonna blend it with my beauty blender. For eyeshadow, I've been loving my Morphe 350 palette, I think it is how you say it. It just has pretty much any color or all the colors you're gonna need for the rest of your life. It looks like this. Ooh. Looks kind of like this. So what I like to do, I'll take the MAC 224 brush. This is a great brush for all over the lid or just for blending. I love that. I'll take the lightest color here. I'll just take the lighter color. You can use any color you want and just brush it on the lid like that. I love doing this because first of all, it will set the eyeshadow primer. That way it won't like move around or it will dry. And second of all, if you put a light base, just any color you add will look more pigmented and it'll look nicer and just bolder. So I love doing that as like a first type of like touch up. Next, I'm just going to take some transition colors, just some, like, I'll take this orange and maybe this orange. Just try to put it on top of your natural crease. That way it will just open your eyes and it will exaggerate the natural eye shape and it will make them seem bigger than they are. And I know I already have pretty huge eyes, but you know, whoever complained about big eyes, I swear, man. The next color I'm going to take is actually a darker brown kind of shade. This brown I'm going to take. I really like it because it's really warm. It's just a nice deep brown without being overly dark. So I love that. I'm just going to take one of the MAC 217 brushes. I love these to apply crease colors. I think they're perfect. They're also great for blending and just all over the lid work as well. So now what I'm going to do is actually I'm taking that color in my natural crease. So next I'm taking another MAC 217. I have like 4 or 5 of those. They're great. And I'm just taking this darker brown. It's a much darker and more deep brown. It's definitely like a coffee, I would say, color. And I'm going to pack the brush. And now you want to be careful with these types of color. I think working with darker colors, it's better to just lightly tap on the color instead of just like sweeping it, because you can't really take away color. It's just easier to top it on and kind of like build it up instead of just poof, putting it in it'll just be a mess. So what I do is actually I softly tap it in the outer third of my eye. I'm not really touching the crease. I'm doing like the outer B type of moment right there. Now that most of the color is on the outer V part, I can actually move it into the crease because the brush won't be so pigmented and it won't make a mess of the colors we already placed on our eye. So I'm going to take the MAC 239 and I'm just going to dab on this lighter gold. These two golds I really love. So I'm just going to do that type of moment in the inner corner of my eyes. I always use gold on my eyes. I don't know what it is, but I just think it makes brown eyes pop so much. This is a little trick I always do. If the pigment is not coming up as strong as I want to, I'll just, spray some Fix Plus on the brush and then tap the eyeshadow, and that way you'll really see the pigment in the eye versus just a dry brush. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Way better. Now with that same MAC 239 brush, I'm actually just going to tap in to this kind of like brown shimmery type of color. So this color. I'm going to use the same brush to just tap on that and blend the gold we put in the inner eyelid with the outer part. So kind of here in the middle of the eyelid to just make it a smooth transition between the dark colors we have in the crease. The next thing I'm going to do is take just a MAC 221 brush and go in the darkest color we used, so this brown. I'm just going to go over that with this brush, and this brush is just really nice because it's thin, so it will really go in the crease, and I'm just going to darken that part of the look. It will deposit the eyeshadow directly where we want it. Now that we're done with the eyes, I'll move on to concealer. I know this is really weird, but I just rather do my eyes first and then correct any mistake I did. I've actually just gotten the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover, and it's basically just a full coverage longwear concealer palette. I like it because it has orangey tones, so orangey tones concealers, and it's just good for people that have under eye circles, discoloration under the eyes, and I just have a lot of like blue or purple bags. So I actually take the middle one and then I just apply it to my eye. So now that the color correcting is on my eyes, I will actually use the NARS Creamy Concealers. I love their formula, it's just so nice. I'm just going to use a little bit of the darker one I have. So this is the custard color. And I'll blend it out with the Beauty Blender as well. And now to highlight, I will use the vanilla. The same creamy concealer, but just in the vanilla color. And I will actually draw a little triangle with it, and I will also put it on my nose and my chin and a little bit here. After that is on, I'll just blend it away and try to mix it as well as I can with the concealer and my foundation. What I like to do next is actually take my Laura Mercier loose powder and just slightly bake. I'm not going to say I do an extreme bake, but it's just under the eyes where my problem areas are. I just like taking a little extra powder to make sure the concealer doesn't crease. So I'll just take it there. So it's just a really light bake. I don't really take that much product. And then I'll just tap the excess powder anywhere I think I might get shiny or oily. So what I do is actually take my favorite pencil is the Precisely My Brow pencil by Benefit. It is the best just because it has a spoolie here and one of the ends. It's double-ended, so it's just super convenient. So just line underneath. Extend my eyebrow. Define the arch. And just fill the front of my eyebrows. Fill in, I have a little space in my eyebrow, which is here. I just draw like a little fake hair. So little upstrokes like that. And that's pretty much it. So now is when I will actually take away the bake under my eye. I'll make sure there's not any harsh, like, visible powder residues. After I take the powder away, I actually like to contour a little bit just because I feel like when I do bake, it kind of tends to make my skin look really plain and really like ashy. So I'll just take the Hoola bronzer. I love it just because it works even when I'm really tan or when I'm really pale. I just think it's really nice color for me. So the highlighter I'm going to use is the Iconic London Illuminator Drops. Oh my god, that's too much already. Literally, that is all you need. All you need in life. Next, I will just take my Beauty Blender and I will kind of tap it in where my blush and my highlight would go. Ooh. So I'm just dabbing and dabbing and dabbing. I'm just making sure it's really blended because the next highlighter I'm going to use is actually kind of really pigmented. And it's actually the Benefit What's Up. I love this just because it goes so well with the Iconic London Illuminator Drops. So I will literally just take it and put it on the highest point of my cheek. And next, just to kind of set those cream highlighters, those liquid highlighters, I'll take a powder highlighter and put it on top of it. That way I'm sure that it won't move or smudge. There's actually the limited edition Chanel. It's called Camilla de Chanel. It was a gift from my boyfriend. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. And to finish off the look, I guess I'll just wear lipstick. And what I've been loving is actually this Chanel lipstick that my boyfriend also got me. I'm not going for perfection, you guys. I'm just going for functionality. And last step is just the Chanel Rouge Allure Velvet lipsticks, and this is in the color Libre. I love it. It's just the perfect nude for me because it's kind of pinkish, but still pretty nude. To finish off this look, I'll just use the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray, the All Nighter, which was also a gift from my boyfriend. And just, you know, after that shower, just air it out. So anyway, that's just the little glam I did for my anniversary night. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something from this video. If you want me to do any more videos, just click the thumbs up button or subscribe to my channel. That will let me know that I'm doing something. Thank you so much for watching. Let me be your oxygen. Please don't go. I will stay when everyone is leaving.